Hello everybody, and welcome to my blind playthrough of Kona. Now this is a blind playthrough, and what that means is I've never played the game before, and I know very little about the game, apart from the small blurb and the pictures that you see on Steam before you buy it. All I've done so far is jump in and make some graphical changes, etc. Anyway, let's press the left mouse button to continue. Play. Northern Quebec, October 1970.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator.
I can look around.
William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Right. I think I'm now in control of the car. So I'm called Carl, and I'm driving up into Quebec.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
And I'm looking into a vandalism case by William Hamilton, who seems to be quite well known in the area. Right, what we got here?
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
The rest stop. Cool, okay. So I need to get through here, don't I? What's this say? Lake Atamipek, okay, and I can inspect.
Carl was meeting his client in a store near this area. He was on the right track.
Okay, so I'm meeting somebody up ahead. Can I
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
I haven't really waited that long. Okay, brake lock.
Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
Okay, well I need some bolt cutters. We've got a little hut here, we've got some bins, we've got another sign over there, I'll go and read that in a moment. Let's have a look inside. What we got? Phone. Oh.
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough the line was acting up.
Typical. What we've got here, a flyer. Manistan, it will be good. Okay, let's read. To read? Okay, previous next. Right. Oh, here we go. Right, flyer. Northern Quebec and its inexhaustible resources. The province of Quebec sits on an inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Not really the world. I mean, yeah, a different country, but anyway, get involved and invest now. Quebec's economic might will be awakened at the heart of the wilderness. The north is swarming with wolves, caribous, bears, partridges, foxes, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures that are every bit the equals of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Come discover the north and experience a genuine white jungle. Caribous, isn't just caribou the plural of caribou? Okay, the county of Manistan and its people wish to see you very soon. Okay. Cool. And we have a map here. Yeah, the roots of Lac Atamipek at the lake. Right. Oh, there's no bolt cutter in here. We can close that. We've got a path leading off down there. Bins. Okay. Oh, an empty bottle. I wonder if I've got bolt cutters in the back of the Chevy. Okay, I can deposit and withdraw. I can withdraw. Okay, cool. I've got some fire starters and I can deposit. Ah, okay. That's quite cool. So I can put things in the back of my truck. But I don't think there's anything else. So last but not least, let's explore this tower with a. Is that a Quebec flag or? Hey, look at these. They're cool. Yeah, sweet. We must be quite far into the kind of interior of Canada. Right, and we have a box with bolt cutters and fire starters. Excellent. Kind of looks like the Scottish flag, doesn't it? Okay, anything to see? Just not really. And let's just quickly run over here. I'm guessing run. Yes, shift is run. Aha! So you don't need to hold it. It turns it on and off. And control. Yeah, it's all the normal buttons. Jump. Chibougamau. 60 miles back that way. So we are pretty isolated. Okay. Does running I for inventory. So I've got health bar, heat, and mental health, and then I don't know what that is. And we've got equipment, a torch, journal. Oh, we got a map. Ah, we've got the same map. Cool. And we've got a live position. Yeah, there we are at the rest stop on Route 750 through to Manastan South. Here, general store, some places to sleep, a medical stop, hiking routes, Manchester North, and Hamilton's house is right at the very north. Right, okay. How do I put that? M for map? Yeah, M to put that away. Let's just check the inventory again. Consumables, inventory. Okay, so that's one empty bottle, 3 fire starters, a set of pincers or bolt cutters, 30 Polaroid films, and matches. And we've got consumables, cigarettes, equipment, a camera, journal, map, and flashlight. And I think that corresponds to quick. Options, map, journal. So I got quick entrance here. So if I do one...
Carl, ever diligent in his work.
One is a journal.
Always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Okay, well, I'm very diligent. Investigation, a case of vandalism, meeting at General Store tomorrow at 11. And we have a news... Okay, right-click and hold to zoom in. We have a news article in French about... Obviously, we can make that out. Hamilton's manor, Hamilton's house has been visited by vandals. What else can we do? A case of vandalism. Son of a wealthy Chicago banker, Hamilton made his own gold rush in the north of Quebec, where he established a copper mine and helped his family's small fortune thrive. You can't make a fortune without breaking a few lives. That's the saying Hamilton lives by. The expansion of his copper mine certainly did not help him make new friends. Hamilton is accusing the Cree people of attacking his estate, especially his luxurious hunting lodge somewhere north of the Chibougamau. Yet another way to make friends. The Cree certainly do not hold him dear. His mind's probably upset the Great Spirit. The vandalism case, definitely for me. It needs the eye of a professional. I'm meeting Hamilton at the general store. 1553 Le Rang. So, okay, so I'm going to the general store. Oh, hold on, I just heard something. Sounded like a wolf or a fox or something. Okay, let's continue. Let's just quickly read through this. Okay, there's a... What else have we got? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, next section, C. Biography. That's me, Carl Faubert Man. I'm 42 and I'm a private detective from Montreal. I'm a private detective. It pays the bills along with my veteran's pension for my time and career. Usually I'm hired to track unfaithful husbands, but divorces are expensive, so infidelity is scarce these days. William Hamilton hired me. He had a check and many promises, and I really wanted to leave Montreal, and Lake Atamipek is the perfect place to get away. When you want to leave, you leave. William Hamilton, male, Chicago, 55-year-old businessman. He's a rich industrialist, much hated and much loved. Anything that isn't his in the Manistan region, he wants. Buying is his only power. Hamilton has complained time and time again of being persecuted. Sometimes he'll say it's the people of Lake Atamipek, sometimes the Cree people. Some would say he deserves it. When you exploit people, the least you can do is stay away from them. Right, no more biographies. But when I was flicking through, I think I saw my other pages. No. And the next section is photos, of which I haven't got any. J for journal? Yeah, okay, cool. 2, map, 3, quick buttons.
The Polaroid,
Ooh.
Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Okay, so I can take pictures, put them in my journal, and I've got a torch, and that's on. But it's daytime, so we can't really see it. Okay, excellent. I think that's pretty much everything worked out control-wise. Right, and we can break the lock now.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Get down to business. Commit a little bit of vandalism of my own. Right, and jump into the old Chevy. Okay.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
So it said,
Given
as
these
an old...
circumstances,
hold on.
Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So
Yeah.
far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
The radio lost signal there. Yeah, so apparently... Oh, hold on. Lost control. Oh, there's another car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I can't do anything. A few hours later.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Okay. Okay, so my heat is down. I think my health was down as well. Right. Yeah, okay, I need to... Everything, I need basically heat, health, and mental health. The car's trapped. Oh, I've got a... lay chains. I've got chains in the back, have I? Okay, let's check the other car.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Okay, there's
The
nobody
driver
here.
had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Okay, we got a... What's this?
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H.
Okay,
Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
fair enough. And a photo of Isabel. Right. Oh, the back of the
Such
photo.
heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was.
Isabel, you gave
Carl
me...
didn't care much about flowery language.
Sorry, narrator, I don't want to talk over you. Okay, Isabel, you gave meaning to everything. When you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides, against ice and blizzard. Right, fair enough. Okay, there's nothing else in there, is there? Under stress, Carl is less accurate and runs shorter distances. Fair enough. No chains on the car. I can take. Oh, I'm sort of blurring up here. Can I close it? Oh no, I can... Okay, yeah, so I can interact with it. Right. What about in the boot? Okay, just trying to get close enough to get the... There we go. First aid kit served to heal Car's wounds. Excellent. Can I check that case out? No. Right. Inventory. Inventory... No. Consumables... Yes. First aid kit. Let's take it. Lovely. Right, I need chains.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside.
Okay, there's something
His
that way.
life depended on it.
Is this road on the map? This little offshoot. No. Weird. But there... Oh, there's something over... It's a hut. Perfect.
The cold was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer. He had to warm himself.
Right. Let's hope there's a fire inside. Heat sources prevent Carl from freezing to death and save the game. We've got a brazier here. Start fire.
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Okay. I guess... Okay, so we've got... I think that's a... I think I need wood. Or a log. There are logs here. Lovely. Okay, so I can... Okay, cool. Nice. Heat plus mental health. Nice, let's warm right up. Excellent. Is that something underneath? I got a spade. Can I dig my car out? Nope. Okay. Let's have a quick look around the other side. Nothing. Got another tower. We should probably go to the top of that in a moment. And a signpost that's broken. Right, inside. Okay, we've got all sorts. And some chains. Lovely. And a lantern. Nice. Everything we need, in fact.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
Strange reaction. Oh, cool. Firelighters, etc. And oh, we can start a fire inside here as well. Maybe, but it will consume more firelighters and stuff, won't it? I don't really need to. Can we take what we got? A seat, signs, somewhere to like a bedrock. Can I interact with any of this? Oils, rusty old saw, gas cylinder. Oh, meds. Gene Roger surplus, survival rations. It's got cigarettes inside. I'm not exactly sure they're necessary for survival. What's that? Coffee and a screwed up bit of newspaper. I can't interact with any of this at all. Okay, I would start a fire, but I don't think I really need to. Let's turn that off. Because I'm pretty warm anyway. Let's shut the door. Cool. Let's warm up. And then we'll quickly go up there, shall we? So this is just a kind of turnaround spot for the car. But other than that, there's not much else to see. But it's a good place to come to if you're freezing to death. Right, and we've got nothing. Just another flag. Can't really see much either. Just a bit of a pond. And there was a boat down there, wasn't there? Yeah. Okay. Right, so let's go back past the fire just to maintain our heat. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's get these chains on the car. Lovely. And can we get in now? Perfect. Okay, let's try and back out. Yes, excellent. Okay, away we go. We need to... hold on. Let's just quickly check the map. Brake. Yeah. No, I'm just rolling, I think. Okay, we're pretty close. Let's just drive. It's just one road. Perhaps a bit too fast, seeing as we can't see a bloody thing. There we go. What does this say? Manistan region.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Okay, let's have
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man.
Okay, I can't get out.
Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Right, okay. I just wanted to have a little look at what that says. 1556. Ah, I see. So this is someone's... because there's a letterbox there, and... right, okay, but it's not letting me get out, and... I could have driven down there, I suppose, but let's get to the meeting, seeing as that's what it wants us to do. So there must be little mini turn-offs not marked on the map. There's another house there, for example. And another one. Whoa, whoa, I'm going a bit too quick.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
It is a good thing. Okay, loading. Here we are. General store. Okay, we can get some...
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Right, okay, well, let's go in then. Okay, so we've got a general store. Just some price lists here. We're going to meet old Hamilton here, aren't we? What does it say? I don't know. I can't speak. Oh, lordy.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure
He had been killed.
But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Right. Fair enough. So... it looks like there was... okay, take out camera. Let's do what it says. Zoom. Lovely. Keep a picture. Yeah, pop it straight in the scrapbook. Right, that's cool. Right, put the camera away now. Oh no, I've got the journal out instead. Okay, so it looks like there's been some kind of struggle. Some shelves have been smashed down, and old man Hamilton has been killed. Was it murder? I mean, it suggests it's murder. Let's shut the door, shall we? Or did something else happen? Right, what's that there? An envelope.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Ah, Mr. John Vore. Right. Well, let's read it then. Ah, I think something's been taken out of the envelope, hasn't it? A kind of big envelope. Can I?
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian
Yeah, I
Secret
understand
Service.
that, but the way that was phrased suggests that something was in it. Okay, so yeah, it's whatever was in it has been taken. Right, fair enough. Right. Okay. I think so far that was quite. We've got the scene has been set, hasn't it? Let's save here and crack on with the mystery in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.